Hello, good morning. Thanks for tuning in to Mystic Fitness live streaming. My name is Debamitra, and I'm going to guide you through the next 60 minutes of this practice. So today's practice is going to be structured on the Barkan style of yoga. So if you guys tune in on Fridays, you know Friday is our Barkan Fridays. So hope you guys enjoy it and hope you're enjoying our live studio, our virtual live studio. We are live every day morning, 9 a.m., 7 days a week in Facebook and in Instagram. And if this time doesn't work for you, we archive all our videos so you can watch it at your own convenient time. And we are also now available in YouTube. So check us out in YouTube, Mystic Fitness, and subscribe to us, like us, share our videos. We love you guys sharing and liking and commenting. Good morning, Penal. And if you like practicing with us and would like to support us, please make a donation via Venmo to Mystic Fitness, and you will get one of these cute Marybeth handmade mask in mail. And if Venmo is not your preferred method, you can definitely issue us a check. Or just write to us and we'll talk to you and let you know the details. So with that, it's 9 o'clock. Let's get started. So let's come to the top of our mat in standing. As you arrive here, maybe bring your palms to heart space in Anjali Mudra. Soften your gaze. Maybe close your eyes. Feel the presence of this moment in your body. Maybe set an intention. It can be one positive word or a string of beautiful words. Maybe the thought of of your loved one, something positive to keep you going through this practice, through the day. We'll take 2 cleansing breaths. So inhale and sigh out. Big inhale and let everything go. Have a great class. Open your eyes. We'll start the class with pranayama breathing. 6 seconds of inhale followed by 6 seconds of exhale. So toe heel the feet together, interlace your fingers, bring that knuckle under the chin, elbows pointing towards the ground. Your shoulders are relaxed, belly sucked in. Inhale through the nose. Bring your arms towards the ears as you keep lengthening your upper body, and then shift your head back and open mouth, exhale. Elbows and forearm can touch and head comes back. Inhale, fill up that lung, fill up that chest. Shift your head back and open mouth, exhale. Let everything go. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale. Inhale. You're moving your prana, your breath through the body, warming that body from inside. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let every drop of stale air be released out of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Two more times. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Last one. Inhale. Take a big breath in. And then let everything go. Exhale out. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Look up. Rise up through that pelvic floor. And exhale. Bring palms to heart space. One more time. Inhale. Sweep your arms up. Look up. Exhale. Now hinge from the hip to a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift with a flat back. So the crown is pointing towards the front of the room and your tailbone towards the back. Keep the length in your spine. Maybe tuck the chin a little bit to find that space behind your neck. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms. Look up, rise up. Exhale, hinge from the hip to a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your palms on the mat. Shift the right leg back, followed by left to come into a plank position. Your shoulders are above your wrist. Engage the glutes. Engage the core. Push the navel towards the spine. Press the floor away with your hands. And let's fire up the core a little bit this morning. So let's do some toe taps. So shift the right toes to the right and then the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now for Chaturanga Dandasana, you can shift your weight forward and lower yourself all the way down. Your knees can be on the mat. Come all the way down. Press the shoelace sides of the feet on the mat. Inhale and open up to a baby cobra. Lift your heart up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Your elbows are pointing towards the back. And exhale to a downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Walk it out. So push the right heel to the mat, then followed by the left heel. Just walk out your dog. When you're ready, shift the right leg to the sky and exhale, bring knee to chest. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Drop that right foot next to the right hand to come into a lunge position. You can drop your back knee down on the mat or you can keep it lifted, up to you. Inhale and look up. Bring your arms up. Squeeze the thighs towards the midline of the body to feel that Support from within. Inhale and grow tall. And exhale and twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. And hold for 2 breaths. Come back to center. Then come back to that lunge. And left foot meets the right. And we'll meet in a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up your arms, look up. And exhale, hinge from the hip to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, the flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your palms on the mat. This time, shift the left leg back, followed by right, to come into that strong plank position again. And press the floor away with your hands. We'll do those toe taps 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Feel the fire in the core. Now flow through a vinyasa. So for Chaturanga Dandasana, you can shift your weight forward and you can drop your knees, or you can lower yourself halfway down with the elbows pointing towards the back and open up to a upward facing dog or a baby cobra. And exhale to a downward facing dog. Again, bend your knees, walk out your dog. Inhale and shift the left leg to the sky, and exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Drop the left foot next to the left hand to come into that lunge position. Again, your back knee can be on the mat or it can be lifted. Inhale and rise up, look up. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Hold. Keep breathing. Come back to center. Then come back to that lunge. And then right foot meets the left to come into a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms and look up. And exhale, palms to heart space. Next, standing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So bring your arms up in steeple. Rise up through that lower waist. And then bend a few times left and right to do a quick check of the body to see if there is anything, any part of the body that needs a little bit extra love this morning. Maybe a baby back bend, maybe a little forward fold. When you're ready, come back up in steeple, or you can grab hold of that opposite wrist as modification. Tuck the pelvis, push the belly in, open the heart up, inhale. Then exhale, bend to the right. Check in to see your shoulders, your hips are in one plane. And your chin is not tucked. So imagine you're holding a grapefruit under your chin. Inhale and stretch that left side. Feel that tremendous stretch on the left side as you exhale and soften on the right. One more time. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, soften. Come back to center. Inhale, rise up, grow tall. And exhale, bend to the left. Inhale and stretch that right side. Exhale, soften. Maybe push that right hip a little bit to the right. So in this pose, your body should look like from front, like a crescent moon, your spine forming that beautiful arch between your legs and your hands. Come back to center. And then for the back bend, squeeze the glutes and push the hip forward, open up that heart, and then shift your head back. Your gaze can go back and your hands can follow your gaze for that beautiful back bend. Slowly come back up the opposite way you went in. And slowly hinge into a forward fold. You can grab hold of that opposite elbows, ragdoll, shake your head, yes or no. Or if you have Padahastasana in your practice, go for it. To come back up, challenge yourself to come back up the opposite way you went in. So bring your arms back in steeple, slowly lift yourself up. Arms come back to the side. Next, warrior two to bent knee triangle. So come to the bottom of your mat. Inhale and sweep your arms up. Exhale and open up to a warrior two on the right. Check in to see your front knee and ankle are aligned and you're pressing through that outer edge of the back foot. Tuck the pelvis so your hips are not sassed out like this. Relax the shoulders. Your gaze can be towards that extended right hand. Then flip the palm and tilt your body to come into a bent knee triangle pose. So your right forearm or elbow is on that right thigh as you open up to the left. Your drishti, your gaze can be towards that extended left hand, or you can also look towards the ground as modification. One more breath here. Come back to warrior two, and then pivot the right foot, and then pivot the left to come into a warrior two on the other side. You can check the foundation ground up. So your lower body is strong and rooted to the earth. Your upper body is tall, so your head is over your heart over your pelvis. Stretch your arms apart. So feel that energy flowing from the fingertip to fingertip in this strong warrior two pose. Now flip the palm and tilt your body to come into that bent knee triangle on this side. Make sure you're not collapsing on the left side, so you're really opening it up through that rib cage. One more breath. Come back to warrior two, and then pivot the left foot to come into a 5-pointed star. Your arms can be extended out in a T. Inhale and look up. And exhale to a wide-legged forward fold. We'll be here for 5 breaths. So take this time to do what feels good for you. Maybe you can place your left hand on the block and open up and twist to the right. Keep that length in the spine. And if you're twisting, check in to see your hips are aligned. So maybe you can place your hand on your sacrum and check your hip. Switch sides. Come back to center. And then to come up, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other and use the core power to bring yourself up. Right foot meets the left and arms come back to the side. We'll continue with pyramid. So come in a warrior one stance. So your right toes are pointing to the front of the mat and your left toes to the upper left corner of the mat. And keep your legs spread apart so it's not in a tight rope. Square the hips. And you can interlace your fingers, bring them behind you, or you can grab hold of that opposite elbows. Inhale and look up, squeeze the shoulder blade together. And exhale and humble. Inhale, chin to chest, roll up. Exhale, humble. Continue a few of this at your own pace. This time, maybe you can drop your hands on the mat to come into a full pyramid pose. You can bend your front knee a lot so your forehead and knee can touch. But make sure you're pressing through that back foot and your back leg is strong. Slowly come back up. Then right foot meets the left. We're going to do this on the other side. So bring the right toes or left toes pointing to the front of the mat, and your right toes are pointing to the upper right corner of the mat. Square the hips. Interlace your fingers behind you or grab hold at opposite elbow. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open your heart, inhale, and exhale, humble. Inhale, chin to chest, roll up. Exhale, humble. This time when you humble, drop your Hands on the mat to come into a full pyramid pose. Slowly come back up. Right foot meets the left, arms come back to the side. So we'll take a quick water break here. You guys doing good? Feeling strong? Let's continue with Utkatasana, chair pose. So bring your feet hips distance apart. Press through all four corners of your feet first. Inhale and extend your arms in front of you, shoulder height. Then bend your knees and sit in chair pose. Inhale and exhale. See if you can sink a little bit lower into that chair. Your weight is on your heels and your heart is lifted. Maybe smile a little bit. Slowly come back up. Keep your arms where it is. And then for the second part, come into your tippy toes. So push the heel up. And then slowly bend your knees and try sitting down as if you are sliding with a wall behind you. Your spine is still straight and your heart is lifted. Slowly come back up. For the third part, keep your arms where it is. Glue the knees together. So as if you're holding a thin sheet of paper in between your knees. So glue them together, and with the knees glued, try slowly sitting down with that wall behind you still. Come to a level that's comfortable for you, but make sure your hips are above your knees. If you have healthy knees, you can bounce up and down a few times here. With the knees together, we come back up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come to the side and right foot meets the left. Next, eagle, Garudasana. So for eagle, inhale and bring your arms up. Identify that right arm and sweep the right under the left. You can also grab hold of that opposite shoulder. Bend your knees and sit down. Then extend the right leg to the right and wrap that right leg over the left. Keep pressing the arm against the arm and your leg against the leg. So feel that compression as you are compressing 14 major joints in your body. It's great for our immune system. Keep our drishti, our focus, to something that is not moving in front of us. Unravel arms, unravel legs. We'll do this on the other side. So identify that left arm and sweep the left under the right. Bend your knees and sit. And then extend the left leg to the left and wrap the left over the right. Our heart is still lifted. This pose ignites our root chakra, our third eye chakra, as our gaze, our meditative gaze is in front of us. One more breath. And unravel legs, unravel arms. Bring your arms next to you. So first, stabilize your left leg. And then bring your right knee to the chest. Give it a tight squeeze. Then see if you can shift that right leg back towards the back of the mat very slowly to come into a crescent lunge. Your arms can be extended up or it can be in goal post. Tuck the pelvis by bending that back knee and press through that front left heel to activate that left glute. Gonna do some dips here. So inhale and rise up. And exhale, tip. Inhale up. Exhale, tip. 8 more. So you come down, squeeze that shoulder blade. Use your body weight here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet in a crescent lunge. And then see if you can bring that right knee back to the chest. Then place your right hand on the right knee to open up that right knee to the right. Your left arm can be extended out to the left in Dancing Shiva. Your gaze can be towards that extended left hand or it can be towards the front. See if you can switch your hands here. And release. Do this on the other side now. So first, stabilize that right leg. Root it to the ground. And then bring the left knee to chest and give it a squeeze. Roll your ankles a few times. Then shift that left leg to the back of the mat to come into a crescent lunge very slowly. You can check your foundation first. So you can bend your back knee to tuck the pelvis. Then some dips. Inhale up and exhale, dip. Inhale up, exhale, dip. 8 more. Four, 3, 2, and 1. The crescent lunge. Then bring that left knee to the chest. And then open up that left knee to the left for Dancing Shiva. Keep breathing. Then you can switch your arms. And posture release. Next dancer. Still doing good? Gonna grab a sip of water. My cues are just suggestions. Modify, add, remove poses. Do whatever feels good for you, whatever your body is asking for this morning. Just listen to your body. Just be kind to your body. So we'll continue with dancer, the Chandrasana. So for dancer, bring that right hand to the right, palms facing to the ceiling, and then grab a hold of that right foot or ankle from inside. Inhale and shift the left arm to the sky, and exhale and charge your body forward in dancer pose. Make sure you're kicking your foot into your hand as you are charging your body forward. Keep your heart lifted. Stay with me. 2 more breaths. And dancer release. And switch sides. So bring that left hand out to the left and grab a hold of that left foot or ankle from inside. Inhale and shift the right arm to the sky, and exhale, charge your body forward. You know where you're going. Keep breathing. You might see that your one side feels a little bit different than the other side, which is perfectly normal. One more breath. And dancer release. Next, we'll continue with standing balancing stick. So come to the bottom of your mat. Inhale and bring your arms up in steeple, or you can bring them at your heart space. Take a big giant step with that right foot, and then charge your body forward with the left leg, the flying leg. Square the hips. Make sure your left toes are pointing towards the mat. You can also open your arms to the side with the palms facing the mat in a warrior 3 variation. Slowly come back up. We'll do this on the other side. So take a big step with that left foot and then charge your body forward. That balancing stick pose. Keep that right flying leg strong. And release. Come out of the pose. For second set, you're gonna do a half moon. So from a balancing stick. So if you have a block, place it a few inches the top of your mat. First, we'll start with balancing stick. So take a big step forward with that right foot, and then come into that balancing stick first. Then, if you are ready, and only if you want to go to a balancing half moon today, take that block and place it a few inches in front of that right foot, and drop your fingertips, right fingertips, on the block as you open up into balancing half moon. Keep that flying left leg strong. Imagine there is a wall behind you and you're pressing that left foot into that wall. Slowly, to come back up, challenge yourself to come back up the opposite way you went in. And we'll do this on the other side. So take a big step with that left foot. Come into a balancing stick first. Then, if you're ready, let's go into that balancing half moon Ardha Chandrasana. So make sure you're not collapsing onto your block. Your block is just there for balance. Press that left flying leg or the right flying leg. It's strong. Slowly come out of the pose the opposite way you went in. So last of our standing series, tree pose. So for tree, first connect all four corners of your foot on the mat. And then stabilize that left leg, and only when the left leg is stable and rooted, bring that right foot anywhere on the inside of that left leg, avoiding the knee. For a Bikram variation, we bring it to that left hip crease. You can place it wherever is comfortable for you. But make sure you're pressing that foot against the leg and the leg against the foot. Your arms can really take any mudra, any expression that's calling you this morning. If you want to be a tall tree with the branches growing towards the sun, you can stay here, or for toe stand, bring that right ankle on the left thigh in a figure 4. Again, you can stay here, or if you want to go for a full toe stand, drop your fingertips on the mat and lower yourself down in a full toe stand. You can also take flying pigeon, flying crow, any posture that's calling you this morning. If you are in a toe stand, make sure your spine is tall, and you can bring one or both palms to heart space. If you are in any variation, use the next 2 breaths to come back up, meet the tree. And tree release. Shake out that left foot. And let's do this on the other side. So first root that right foot into the mat. And then bring that left foot anywhere on the inside of that right leg. Keep pressing that leg against the foot and the foot against the leg. You can stay here, or if you want to go for a toe stand, bring that left ankle on the right thigh in a figure 4. And then once your fingertip reaches the ground, then lower yourself down into a toe stand. Keep breathing. Slowly come back up to meet the tree, and tree, release. We are done with our standing sequence this morning. So let's come on our back on the mat. Maybe you can grab a sip of water. When you're ready, interlace your fingers and bring them on that right shin as you bring that right knee to the chest, avoiding the rib cage for wind removing pose. You can keep that left leg straight or you can bend your left leg if that's better for your lower back. Keep breathing. And slowly drop that right knee to the left to come into a supine twist. You can open up your arms in a T. Come back to center. Gonna switch sides. So interlace your fingers and bring them on that left shin as you bring the left knee towards the chest. Keep breathing. Drop the left knee towards the right to come into a supine twist again. Slowly come back to center and release. So now our favorite time, abs time. So let's do some butterfly crunches this morning. So bring the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands behind your head, in between your head and neck. So you can give your neck a little massage here. Keep your elbows wide open. And inhale and lift yourself up. Lift the shoulders off the mat. And we're going to do some pulses here. So start pulsing. Keep breathing. Inhale. You can exhale out of your nose or your mouth. Make sure you're not crunching your neck. So keep your gaze towards the ceiling and your elbows wide open. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now bring that right knee and drop it to the left. Maybe pick up your hip and move it a little bit to the right. We're going to do some oblique crunches. Again, inhale and exhale, pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to do this on the other side. So drop your knees to the right. And then lift yourself up, shoulders off the mat, and pulse. Keep your gaze towards the ceiling. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. So for the next one, let's bring our legs up to the sky with the heels pointing towards the sky. Your hands can be on the mat or you can bring them under your tushy for support. Inhale and then exhale and lower your feet by a few inches to form that 60-degree angle. Then inhale and lower a few more feet, 30-degree, and then hover. Bring your legs up to the sky and repeat. 60, 30, hover. Bring your legs up. 60, 30, hover. Continue. 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time when you hover, let's do some scissors. Keep scissoring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Maybe we have time for one more. Yeah? Cool. Bend your knees for this one. And push your tailbone towards your feet. So basically, make sure your lower back is flushed on that mat. Lift yourself up, and we're going to try to touch our heels with our hands. Okay, ready? Let's touch the right heel and left, right and left, right and left. Activate that core. Feel that core getting strong here. Keep your lower back still on the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Let everything go. Was a hard abs workout. So we're gonna do pigeon lying on the back today. So bend your knees and then bring that right ankle on the left thigh for that figure 4. If you have a block, you can press that right thigh a little bit with that block to feel that stretch. Or you can interlace your fingers and bring them under the left thigh for a figure 4 stretch. Keep breathing. Let's switch sides. So bring that left ankle on the right thigh. And you can interlace your fingers and place them on the right thigh, inside of the right thigh. Keep breathing. And release. We'll come into our final pose, Shavasana. If there is any other pose that you want to do this morning, like a happy baby or a waterfall, take it this time. As you lay here, melt everything into that mat. All the thoughts that's coming up, let it melt. See if you can drop your weight a little bit more into that mat. Maybe drop the shoulders, sinking the weight of your head into the mat. See if you can listen to the sound of your breath. Om Satchidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Sametha Shri Bhagavate Namaha Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Om Satchidananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavate Sametha Shri Bhagavate Namaha Om. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. The love that is in me bows to the love that's in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.